if you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
That sounds like a good blueprint.
With skills like a traditional wing, Sarr might get more looks like that from the mid-range.
On the wing quickly. Curry outside. Oh, Curry from three with no room to breathe.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Washington calls timeout. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and they cost them.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Keyshawn George, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And it's Johnson in for Carlton Carrington. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for the Raptors. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Curry. Barnes kicks to SGA. Oh, Gilgeous-Alexander knocks down the tough J.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Sarr. Wide open. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. And that's now 9 points for Alex Sarr. And Tim, watching Alex Sarr, it's clear he can be a defensive game changer.
Well, his versatility is what jumps out at you, Kevin. Able to guard the three-point line and protect the rim. He's everything you want in a shot blocker. Timing, length, and verticality.
And Leonard gets it to go.
3-point guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And the shot goes in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the rain.
Toronto calls timeout. So, Tim, the District of Columbia and the Wizards reaching a deal to keep them in D.C. through 2050.
Along with a project to expand the arena complex, create an entertainment district, and implement safety and transportation upgrades. Really exciting stuff.
Now, here's Leonard. They just worked San Antonio in that last game. And here's Barnes for three. Drills it from outside. Barnes has got the lead up to 13 now for Toronto.
Well, I'll tell you what, that is great concentration by Barnes. Nothing seems to phase him.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
It's the three-point bomb.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the basket by Johnson.
Hey, if you're looking for a three-point shootout, Johnson's ready to go. What an answer.
Toronto working the ball around now. A three from Barnes. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
16 feet away. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is kept down now to just 12 points with the basket from Johnson.
A productive area for Johnson a lot of nights. With his high release, he could become a serious mid-range threat.
Nailed from three-point land.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And last season, Vince Carter became the first player ever to have his jersey retired, Tim, by the Raptors.
So well deserved. And look, prime Vince Carter is exactly the kind of player Toronto is still looking for. A 3-level elite scorer.
Anthony Davis is checked in for the Wizards. Riley comes in for Keyshawn George. Then for the Raptors, Temple comes in for Trace Jackson Davis. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Right there, they served it up to Johnson just the way he likes it.
Tipped away and stolen by Russell. Johnson left side. And slam dunk by Johnson.
There's that swagger Johnson put on the show.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Back to Lowry. Barnes dishes to Lowry. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
3-point field goal.
Barnes has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Here's Russell with the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And Russell with the answer from 3. You are not going to show up, D'Angelo.
Pass to Quickly. Knocks it loose. Here's Temple. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Johnson. And it's blocked. And they're able to recover. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Anthony Davis. Now here is Lowry. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. It's good from long range. Temple's got 14.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked a fantastic night from long range so far. Right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. They did lead by as many as 7 points in the first period. The second quarter got a lot more exciting for them as they were putting up big numbers and find themselves way out in front here at the half. And let's get you. And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Raptors leading by 13. They've got Alexander Sarr. Koulibaly is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Johnson, and it's Russell in at the 1. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And Shea didn't need a lot of time to get that shot off. His feet were set, his hands were ready, and he let it fly.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. You know, Jim, when you look at Bilal Koulibaly, outstanding length for a wing.
Yeah, 6'8" with the reach of Stretch Armstrong. The tools are all there. And at his young age, there is plenty of time to develop his offensive skills.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And Davis sends it back.
Well, that's great defense by Davis. He is one of those guys who just dominates defensively.
Really surprised a little bit to see him drift out to the three-point line, but I guess I shouldn't be if you can stroke it like that.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Russell. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Russell. Toronto calls timeout. You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
Young's checked in for Johnson. Raptors also changing it up. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Garrett Temple. Inside, Russell. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. And that's now 10 points for D'Angelo Russell. Outside Curry. At the Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches a 3. And again, no good by Toronto.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped.
with great positional size, Gilgeous-Alexander can finish over defenders.
Young passes to Russell. Not loose. It's stolen by Martin. Pass to Mamukelashvili. For three. Drops in the tray. Mamukelashvili has got 6.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
And it's why every team in this league now looks to run. The numbers say you have an advantage.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. SGA from outside. Missed for the first time this game. He's 5 for 6. Wizards trail by 7. Here's Davis. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, Davis making the game look so easy. He's having fun out there right now and putting up a big scoring number.
And the Raptors call time here. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame, and with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Wizards making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. Then for the Raptors, Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Martin. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Lowry passes to Mamukelashvili. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. 1:16 left in the third. Poke loose. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from George.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, there's really been an uptick in intensity. Just look at the way these guys are battling on the glass and for loose balls.
Count that one. And 12 points for Trae Young.
And Young showing you right there all of the handles in his toolkit.
Curry outside. Beautiful stroke from Curry on the 3.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Harrington, that's good. Harrington's got 13 points.
Well, it's easy to see why this team trusts Young to facilitate this offense. His decision-making is tremendous.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Oh, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Good on the triple. Young's got 11 in the second half.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Lowry passes to Leonard. Curry on the wing. Outside Lowry. And he trains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing. Take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Raptors lead by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Scotty Barnes is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Martin. Then there's Lowry. And it's Temple in at the 3. To tie it up. Oh, Davis is unstoppable inside.
Over the years, Davis has packed on a lot of muscle, and it served him well right there.
And now Young running the floor all by himself. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Davis makes things simple for his teammates. Just lob it up, and he will take care of the rest.
Here's Temple. Buries the long-range jumper. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
On its way from Young for 2, and Washington again with the bucket.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
Here's Temple, and again it's Toronto with a 3.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Young. Here's a look at what's coming up for Washington. On Monday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Orlando Magic.
And for the matchup with the Jazz, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
It counts, and the foul.
Anthony Davis.
That one on Davis.
First personal
and a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Toronto.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
I've been really impressed with how intense their defense has been. They are picking up steals left and right, which is disrupting their opponent's rhythm.
And Toronto making a change here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. That's good from Barnes.
And Scotty Barnes represents a huge part of the future of this franchise. They just love his ability to slot into any position on the floor and do so many different things offensively. Well, he would like to forget that first half, but he has found something out there now.
And here's Barnes for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Young is double. That's tipped. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And again, it's Toronto converting.
All of that work that Gilgeous-Alexander has put into his shot is paying off. We've really seen Shea take that leap.
Shot, high post. It's rebounded by Coulibaly.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Well, it just shows you can do everything right and still come away empty-handed.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And you do have to take Barnes seriously enough from the arc. He trusts his shot from there more and more.
Washington calls timeout. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to the team. He said to his players, I believe in you. I know what we have. It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
Thank you once again, Allie. Here's Young. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
Three-point field goal.
And now it's a 10-point Raptor lead. Here's Young. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Young's got 18 points just in the second half.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch for what, 3 or 4 here in the fourth?
And the Raptors call time here.
And he could tell his guys started to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under.
Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Toronto. Pass to Temple. Toronto working the ball around now. Leonard against Koulibaly. Kawhi, the 2 goes down.
Tenacious play from Leonard. Even with the defender draped all over him, he's able to get that to go.
Young with no one around. Sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 25 points.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Now he has quickly piled up the points by stringing those threes together.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Barnes outside. Pass to Leonard. Beyond the arc. A tough shot from Leonard at the arc.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the three from the other end.
Here's Young from the arc. And again, Washington with the triple.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And you really can't blame the D there. Barnes just effective at knocking down some really difficult shots.
Shots good from Young.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Outside Leonard. And stolen by Koulibaly. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Young.
There it is. That is ice cold by Trae Young. Huge bucket.
Pass to Davis. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
is ready for these moments. He is a guy that embraces the spotlight.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Trae Young. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Raptors.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Sean George, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And Toronto also making a switch. Martin's checked in for Garrett Temple.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. 44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Washington making a change. Davis is checked in.
And the length of SAR is a lot to deal with. Sometimes the defense has to foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both free throws good from Song.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a 1-possession ball game.
Barnes outside. Johnson against Martin. Over Johnson. Yes!
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
And the way he's scoring is impressive. He's doing it with great efficiency.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. We've got 28 seconds left in the game.
Make some noise if you want a t-shirt. All right, everybody. Those from your Wizards dance.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead
for the Raptors. Scotty Barnes.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by SGA. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Jonas Valanciunas.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty interesting fight.
Hit the stove, I'ma go real slow. I have to go, I'ma